Hey! Is this not why you were here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector, Ross.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Yeah, everyone, my light's not charged, so I won't be able to turn it on yet. Hello, Uncle Albert, who's finally revealed his true identity. No, I know, but I think I knew all the time anyway. So hello, Tactical, Rich, and Zed. Rich, I sent you an email and a Twitter message if you could read that for me. I wanted a bit of advice on something. Well, it don't matter if people know. I wanted to buy either a sword or a sword blank. I may end up just buying a sword because it'll be cheaper. And then if I don't like the sword, I'll take the handle off and replace it. If not, I'll just keep the sword. Now, I've never really bought, medieval style swords. I don't know what websites are any good or whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, how are you lot? I'm all right. I'm a bit late, the usual old stuff. I started getting ready at 9:20. By the time I was ready, it was 22. So, yeah. Aramis, how you doing, mate? You all right? Quite hot tonight, though, isn't it? I'm pretty up tonight. I was up till 3 o'clock watching bloody Tactical. That was a good stream, though. I enjoyed it. But, yeah. Shouldn't have stayed up that late. Only because I have to get up every day now. I have to get up early. So, well, apart from weekends. But it's going to fuck all my sleep up now. Don't matter. Richard says, sorry, not got notifications set up on Twitter. We'll check now. Cheers, Rich. Yeah, I thought you probably didn't. You know what, Zed? That's the exact site I was asking Richard's advice on, Southern Swords. Thank you, Zed. That's where I'm going to get one from, I think. Tactical said, I think Rich was the star of this show. What he doesn't know is I was recording that whole thing, and I'm going to do a side-by-side of him and Slingshot Warrior. So we've got to try. Not I want to. You're going to have to try and persuade Slingshot to take his shirt off and flex now. Not really. No thanks. Samurai Bird, how you doing, mate? You all right? Grovesy? Oi, mate. Yeah, exactly. How are you? Smiley, how you doing? Rich said Tactical. What happened on a drunk stream stays on a drunk stream. Who says I'm not drunk? I mean, that means this is a drunk stream, so you can talk about it. I'm not drunk. I'm not drinking tonight. Well, I've got no plans to anyway. Unless the only chance I'll be drinking tonight is if someone brings around a big bottle of vodka and 2 bottles of tonic water, and then maybe I would. But that's never happened yet, so. You right, Mother? How you doing, mate? Playing Metal Gear Rise now, yeah? I've never played that one. Groves, he said, great. Being sensible tonight, only having a couple of drinks. Yeah, I've been drinking way too much lately, so I thought I'd have a couple of weeks off. I don't want to be drinking so much, it's going to make me ill, potentially, you know what I mean? You're right, Rich. Oh, yeah, Richard Kent was on. Yeah, he was on, wasn't you, Rich? He was on there drinking some 9.5%. Was it lager beer you was drinking? I can't remember what you said you was drinking now. I just remember it being 9.5%. I used to love drinking 9% lagers, but they're very expensive over here now. Well, where I live anyway. You know what? I'm going to loosen my trousers. A bit early for that, but why not? Why not? Let's all get relaxed, eh? Persio, how you doing, mate? Right, let me just upload a little clip. Sorry, I got fucking hiccups. Just for Persio. Right, so if the stream starts stuttering a little bit, it's only for, this is a 5-second clip, so it'll probably be done in like 10 seconds. I was an IPA. Are they expensive where you are too? Yeah, I bet they probably are. Yeah. A can of 9%, 9.5% lager nowadays is more than twice the price of a sort of standard 5% can. There you go, Persia. This one's just for you.
That's the funnest place to be.
Oh, fuck's sake. Tell me about it. I heard something about swords when I jumped in. What was all that about? I got some very generous donations last night. And I've been thinking about buying a sword. It'll only be a cheap sword, but I wanted to get a cheap sort of working arming sword. But I was just asking advice on UK sites that sort of trusted. It appears Southern Swords would probably be all right. Yeah, I just wanted to get like what I wanted to get was a sword blank so I could do the whole thing. But weirdly, it's half the time it's cheaper to buy the full sword than the sword blank. But what I could do if I get a whole sword, I could always just take the guard off, like play around with it when and then when I get bored of it, take the pommel off, take the handle off, take the guard off, and redo those, and maybe do a completely new scabbard for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, thinking of getting a cheap arming sword or similar hand and a half sword or something like that. But I wanted it to be sort of some kind of one that you can really use as well. So it'd have to be sort of high carbon steel or whatever. That's the other thing. So cheap sword, but still usable. So still be able to be sharpened and be able to cut things with. Yeah. Yeah, Persia, I used to love old battle orders, but I've not been on there for a long time. Years, in fact, really. Oh, Zed said, I've got a dilemma myself, Mike. I want to get a new knife, but I can't decide whether to get a Bowie or a lock-in folder. Then again, another Tanto would be nice. Tanto. It depends how many Bowie knives you got, because you can never have too many Bowies, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe a Tanto. I would say get whichever one you have got the least amount of. Gravity, that I'd love to sharpen a sword sometime. I've got a couple of machetes and they're very sharp. Yeah, with my little belt sander, I could because that's the other thing. They'll knock off 30 quid if you buy the sword blunt, which that doesn't bother me. I could easily sharpen these swords with my little belt sander and my stones and that. That wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't if it's 30 quid less. Yes, please. Yeah. Oh, tactical! You've just reminded me. Have you lot seen the new? Have you seen the Spyro Hunting and Intel Team logo yet? Take a look at this. Quite happy with this. Right, let me get it up first. That's what he said. Take a look at this. Quite happy with this. Right, hang on. This is the new Spyro Hunting and Intel Team official logo. There's already t-shirts of it and there's already stickers of it. Can you see that? I don't know if you can hear me when this is on. There you go. I don't know if could you see me at all? Yeah, quite happy with that. Took me all day to make that fucking thing. Thank you, Smiley. As I said, by the way, Mike, did I hear something about you getting Slingshot or to take his shirt off? Are you intending something like Spiderverse? Oh, that is fucking brilliant. Oh, fucking hell. Yes. Spiderverse versus the Blob. Fuck's sake, I love that. Rich said, Mike, if you are looking for sword blanks, there's a guy on eBay who does loads of different types: spring, steel, pre-hardened, temp. All right, yeah, could you send me a link? So I said seen it earlier. It's good, isn't it? I'm quite happy with that. Richard, I'll send the link on Twitter tomorrow. Thank you, Rich. If I went for Southern Swords as well, though, that's all right, is it? They're worth getting. Yeah, Who Dare Spins? That was what do you call it? That was Jim M, who came out with that, and then I did what he said. As soon as he said who their spins, I thought, yeah, got to do a logo based off of SAS one. So it's a cross between an SAS and like a biker's sort of just logo. Samuel said, I just seen the links for the shirt, the shit shirt. Gotta get one. I've ordered one today because I got some donations last night. Samuel, I've ordered myself a shit t-shirt and 2 shit stickers. One of the shit stickers will go on the board, which you won't hardly see because that's always on here in live stream, but you'll see it on normal videos. And I think Metallic wants the other one. But yeah, there's stickers as well. And they can be stuck on pretty much anything because they're sort of vinyl stickers that can go outside. Yeah, they're good stickers. The Teespring stickers are really good. Nice on time, I can't wait to see you wearing it. Thank you, Tactical. It's an all right logo, isn't it? It took me ages because I don't have any kind of image editor to make those. I have to do that is basically done on Filmora film editor, video editor, and that's a that would be the introduction logo on a video. So and the stuff would move, like the writing would come across, and then I just screen print it and yeah. Nick's Knives, how you doing, Nick? Crypto, how you doing? Grovesy said, I sharpened my machetes on a workshop, Ken Onion. I found it very good, but it doesn't remove too much metal and it doesn't ruin the temper of the steel. You should keep it at an appropriate speed. Exactly, Grovesy. Yeah, I bet that's 100% perfect for that kind of thing. Mother said he bought a Barnet Black Cat. What's that? Is that a catapult or is it crossbow? Oh, it's a crossbow. Actually, that's quite a nice one. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. Well, how many fucking crossbows have you got? You must be getting on for the same amount I haven't, yeah? Nick said, watching the UFC at the minute, a few British fighters are now nice one. Sounds good. Any sort of big name ones? I don't think there are any big name ones at the minute. And like the only big name British UFC fighter I knew was what's his name? Bisping. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. Bisping, whatever his fucking name is. Richard said, only sword blade I'd avoid is the Tinker blade. It's notorious for snapping where the tang is. Ah, right. Funny thing is, Richard, I was looking at that. All right, yeah, I won't get that then. There's a shit stickers. Sounds like a toilet pan horror. Yeah, it does. It does actually, don't it? Krypton getting better, Mike and hello, but yeah, nice one. Yeah, glad you're getting better. What did you have in the end? Was it just a cold? Or you don't really know? Flu? Where am I? Richard said, if you can't find one, Mike, I don't mind having a go. I can get more of the steel I made your arm sort of. All right, we'll if it comes to it, we'll do that, Rich. Definitely. But yeah, send me a link and I'll look into that. Send me the eBay link. I might end up getting a full sword and then just messing around with that. What I'll do, Rich, I'll decide a couple then because you know a bit more about swords than I do. I'll have a little look at some that I might get, and then I'll send you them, and you can say, yeah, that as far as I know, that one's good. You know, because I don't really watch any like sword reviews or people who do anything with swords. Really, I followed Matt Easton, but in all honesty, I don't watch a lot of his videos. I only watch select few, if that makes sense. Nick said the main event. Tom Aspinall, who is a damn good heavyweight, and then there's Paddy Plimbert and Molly McCann, both from Liverpool. Molly's won both last fights. Nice one. It was Bisping, I think of it. It's not Oh yeah, it's Mike Bisping. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, Mike Bisping. That's the only English sort of famous MMA fight I've ever really known. Groves, it just pains me how some companies do bad heat treats too. I've seen cheap knives with better heat treats than expensive, but exactly. You do have to watch out. Oh, thank you, Samurai Bird. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll send you the same things then. Yeah, I appreciate that, mate. Samurai Bird, hey, Mike, you can ask me. I know a lot about sword tools. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Yeah, because the thing is, it is quite different, especially with swords. Like, I'll be honest with you, with knives, a lot of the time I couldn't care less, you know, because it's different and you're less likely to sort of be hitting something hard with a knife, if that makes sense. Whereas a sword, I want it to be able to cut. I'll be honest with you, if I'm buying a sword, I want that to be an actual fully working sword if I'm buying a sword. You know what I mean? Tactical said, new Spyro Bleach. It'll get rid of your shit stickers. Nothing gets rid of shit stickers, I tell you, mate. Nothing. Nick said, Michael Bisping is commentating now. Ah, right. Yeah, didn't he get some kind of injury? Or did he just retire? So I'd say that's a point, actually, now I think of it. I would suggest flushing a spirograph down the bog to get rid of it. Imagine if they back up just as you sat down. For fuck's sake. Crypt said, what's going down in jolly old England? Not a lot, really. Not a lot. This is jolly old England, and this is Weapon Collector's live streams.
That's the funnest place to be.
Cheers. The slogan for Spyro Bleach. Give it a whirl. Yeah, so don't forget to get your shit stickers in and your shit t-shirts, because I've ordered both. If I had a little bit more money, I probably would have bought one of the other t-shirts, but it don't matter. I've got the one I wanted to. The one I wanted, which was the shit t-shirt. The good t-shirt. I may take the other one off now. The ID type one. I might get rid of that. I'll keep the ID on there, but get rid of the ID t-shirt because it's not as good as the one I've done today. Groves said, do you go camping much? I think you'd enjoy it with some nice whiskey and marshmallows. Yeah, do you know what? I haven't been camping for fucking years. The closest we go to camping is about once a year. We go down to the local woods. And then get pissed all night around a fire. But no one sort of sleeps. We're just there till daylight and go home. Nick said he's that's it. He had an eye in there. Yeah, that's it. I thought he did. Nick said he's basically blind in one eye. It's an injury he got while fighting and cheated the test so he could keep fighting. He actually became the champ of that injury. Yeah, fuck's sake. Yeah, that ain't good. But also, yeah. There are the weird thing with swords. The sword ban samurai is basically what got banned in this country. Were cheap curved swords with a blade over 50 centimeters. They basically banned wall hangers of curved swords. Yeah, that's it. So you can have any straight sword at all, any straight sword you want, absolutely whatever. And as long as your curved sword is handmade, that's totally legal as well. Yeah, they basically banned cheap wall hangers, which essentially made us all be able to get better, forced to get better swords. Now all of our swords are nice, high carbon steels and shit instead of stainless steel wall hangers. Yeah, bizarre, isn't it? But yeah, pretty much all swords are legal. See, I've got that one up there is an old. That one would be legal because it's handmade and it's also about 100 years old. That one's legal because it's perfectly straight. And that one's legal because it's under 50 centimeters. Because that is a cheap wall hanger, but I just cut it down to make it legal. And then in my box, I've got it's a cheap one, but it's a handmade, handmade katana. I couldn't think what I went off in a fucking tangent in my own head for a second then. Grovesy said, you definitely are more hardcore than me. I can't function with that sleep. Yeah, what we'd be like? We'd be up all night anyway. So yeah, and we'll just go home. Persia said, yeah, you need a good piss stream. Hang on. Oh yeah, to get rid of fuck's sake, I've got hiccups. To get rid of shit sticker, you need private investigator, Spyro Demon, Spyro I just said then. Piss. That's sake. That said, it's okay, Crypta, as you will find out, assuming you're lucky enough to find out. What's that? I'll get old enough. Very little seems, very, very little exciting. Happens, yeah. Lord Flashlight, how you doing, mate? You're on. He said, you good, bros. You bros up too much tonight, bros. Bros being doing bros. Things like bros. I ain't doing nothing, bro. Yeah, I'll have to. I've got a cheap but all right one in my box there. I do like the katanas. My only problem at the minute is even if I buy this new sword, I'm not going to be able to use it till my side gets better. Yeah, but I can wait. You know what I mean? I can wait. Yeah, I do like a nice katana. I have got one in there. Yeah, if you look on my channel, it's only a cheap one. It's less than 100 quid, but it is a nice, sharp, decent steel katana. It's all right for what it is. You know what I mean? But it's basic working sort of beater. You know exactly what I mean. But yeah, apart from the swords I've got, if you've never seen them, I've got the small weed slasher ones that I made, and I got a sort of proper full size arming sword. Well, it's about a hand and a half arming sword, traditional one that Richard made the blade for me, and then I did everything else. That's probably my best sword. And I've got a couple of others, but yeah, my main swords would probably be that one up there, like my good ones. That one, my arming sword, like proper working, could go to battle with them probably. That, the armor sword, and potentially the katana. Mother said I started talking to a girl from the UK. Her name is Annabelle. The nickname is Bella. But I call her Belladonna. Nice, yeah. Belladonna means beautiful woman or something like that. So that's a nice compliment for her. Gravesy said, would be cool to hang out with you guys. Still would be a good laugh. Yeah, it would, mate, it would. Oh, I'm coughing tonight. Richard said, what style of sword blade do you want? Just a traditional sort of arming sword, one, Rich, maybe with, it could have a fuller, or it could just be sort of double-edged without the fuller, you know what I mean. Something reasonably lightweight, like a nice lightweight sort of arming sword, like a medieval style sort of, you know what I mean. Crypt said, you going to get quite the show when the Civil War breaks out here, Zed? I think that's politics, that is. Well, where are we? We've caught up now. All right. I'm going to have to cut my nose there quickly. I'll play you a little video while I do it. Let's put on, what's the longest one? I have crinkle cut cuisine. Is it not too late? Back in 2 minutes. What do you mean there's no food?
I'm sorry, sir. There is no food.
But we're starving here.
Sir, there is nothing we can do.
Well, what about my family?
Have you considered cooking something yourself?
No, that's not an option. Son of a bitch. What is that? Join us for some crinkle cut cuisine. Free home delivery. 10% discount for all crinkle cut cock victims. Opening hours, anytime a spirograph is used. Items marked free are available when ordered after doing a spirograph. Similar to that shown on this menu, you will receive all the free options and much more. Call 45412. Spyro Demons are us. We shall be waiting for you in the Spiderverse nether regions. Thank you, Crinkle Cut Cuisine. I bet everyone's wondering what the fuck that was. Well, not you lot, but I bet there was definitely some people thinking, what the fucking hell is this? So yeah, I had to go trim. I could feel like a hair hanging out my nose. I'm going to keep doing that all night, otherwise. Oh God! Mother said she started to ask me about the weapons collections. I sent her a link. She'll say, nice one, Mother, nice one." She probably first thing she saw would be the Spyro files then, and then click back again. Because my main video for new subscribers and new visitors is the Spyro files right now. Probably not a good idea, but I don't care. Fuck it. Fucking the way the fucking YouTube algorithm works, I could fucking, nothing makes difference anyway. Richard said, "Just sent you the links to those sword backs." Thank you, Richard. Appreciate that. What's that? The ones on eBay, and they're all fully tempered and all that. They just need the all I want to, it's got, me, it's got to be a finished blade. So all I need to do is, I don't mind sharpening it, but yeah, I can't be tempering and hardening things. That sounds good, Mother. Nice one. Yeah, got himself his own weapon collecting belladonna. Not flattered. Oh wow, is that a Chinese Type 86S in the background? Basically, oh fuck's sake! I'm gonna have to get a video just for that fucking question now, or when you ask it anyway. No, it's not. It's a fucking banner. Fuck's sake. He's cheating. No, do not remember that. What he knows what that gun is. No one's ever got that gun right apart from one cheater. I'm sure it was not Flashard. Oh God. Crypto said, "I was watching a show about custom agents. UK airport customs is full of young, attractive women." I did not know that. Yes, very good. Yes, nice one. Yeah, of course. Yes. This one goes out straight to not Flash Art.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things, that happens to be sarcasm.
That's a fucking banner. I got to win somehow. Fuck's sake. Right, let's try this light on again.
Bluetooth's ready. Waiting for device.
That's not a real woman. That's what she said. What's that?
Low battery remains.
No, it's obviously not been charging. Does it stay on? No. All right, don't matter. You have to have me in the dark tonight. There you go. Again, that's what she said. For fuck's sake. They just fucking flow out of me. Mother said, "I'm still waiting to see the crossbow of Slingshot War in action." Yes, yeah. Oh, he tried to film it and it didn't work. Crypto, explain to your mother why fuck's sake, why your crossbow video isn't online. He would like to know. There's another reason though. It's not just because he caught the flu. Don't take that answer, Mother. I know the real reason. There's more to it than that. So I said, "By the way, Mike, did you see my contribution to the CCC spot?" I did, and I screenshotted it, and I'm going to use that in the next one. And I even screenshotted a bit of. I tried to pick the perfect bit in it, and what I picked in the end, Zed, was I screenshotted it, and it's the woman with the scissors in her hand, holding them up like this, and it said, "I'm warning you, don't come near." I don't know what the subtitles say. "I'm warning you, don't come near." Not. But I've got an arrow to the CCC. Yeah, I'm going to use that one, Zed. Yeah, cheers, Zed. I appreciate that. Cat said, "Mike, you must be halfway to Oz by now. The holes you dig is." I know. Oh, gosh. So they just fly at me. Yeah, exactly. It comes to a point when I can't say anything about it being some kind of fucking accidental innuendo. Oh God! Crypto said, "It was filming a disaster." Yeah, basically, it all fucked up when he was filming it. Yeah, you got to do it again. You're gonna do it again? What? No, that was your H. Did you shoot the crossbow? You know your crossbow with the ball bearings. Have you shot that yet? It comes to a point. Oh, fuck's sake. 27 people on. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way.
That's the funnest place to be.
Don't flash. They just flash at me. I'm at the happy time salt feeling today. Yeah, not mine though. I've never had anything like that. He's talking about himself. Don't let him convince you otherwise. First, I tried to give up innuendos, but it's hard. Like so. That's quite good actually. Greta, don't worry, YM. When I'm back to full health, I'll resume filming. Samurai Burton, most Chinese sword companies I deal with also sell English style swords. Cino sword, Ryan sword. Just thank you, Samurai. Yeah, I'll gradually check it out. I'll see what Rich sends me, and yeah, if I do anything else and I need some advice, I'll definitely take you and Richard up on that. I appreciate that, Samurai. Yeah, with swords, it's a little bit different. You do need to you want to get something different. You don't want something that's going to break, especially breakages, because you could really hurt yourself, to be honest, if you snap the blade and it come back at you. Oh yeah. What's the weather like where you are? It's quite hot here. It's hot in this bedroom anyway, is what I should say. Whew. I haven't been doing a lot today. Most of today I've been making that logo. Played a bit of Cyberpunk 2077. That's about it, really. It took quite a few hours doing that logo, and then I think that's it. I think that's all I've done today. I must have done something else. I can't remember now. It's hot in this bedroom anyway. Yeah. First thing I said when it came on was something like, I'm extremely hot. You're not just dirty-minded. Oh, Crypto, you missed. No, I won't say. Richard, tell Crypto what you was up to last night. When he gets back, tell Crypto what you was up to last night. But I'm not going to say. Zed said, I watched Hacksaw Ridge the other day. It's a pretty good film. That's the one with Andrew Garfield in it. And he's like is he a pacifist or whatever, or a conscientious objector or something like that. Yeah, is that any good? I don't know what. I'm definitely going to watch a film tonight, though. I don't know what, though. Funky's not on, but I have ordered Love, Honor and Obey for £2 off of eBay. And that's on the way. I've got quite a few films to watch at the minute, and I've also got there's some stuff on Shudder I could watch. Yes, I don't know. I think I'm going to watch a film tonight. Harry, how you doing, mate? He said, very good film. Yeah, I know of it. And also I know it's Andrew Garfield, and it's he's like a pacifist or something, ain't he? Or won't carry a gun or won't shoot people or something, won't he? Or something. And he rescues a lot of people, don't he? And he became a medic. Yeah, nice. And they're based on a true story as well, isn't it? Love as a Crypto. Was that a lady boy of Bangkok show? Well, when he comes back, ask him. He'll let you know. Right, so. What you like at tonight, apart from watching this? I realise what a ridiculous question that was. I know what you're all doing. Oh, God. Yeah, the sword I'm after at the minute is a European English style sword. That's what I want at the minute. Yeah, because I do love my gut wrencher, as I call it. That's more of a joke because that didn't actually injure me. Something else did. But every time I use that sword, my gut starts hurting again. So I call it gut wrencher. I wouldn't mind getting another one. Yeah. Maybe a lightweight one because of my fucking side. Am I fucking asking him that? I wake up tied in the woods. Don't you start. They reckon he had a fucking bunker in the fucking woods. We had some woman tied up there, disappeared. Yeah. At least you might be able to join some woman down there. Hello, Saint. How you doing, mate? You all right? That's it. I think you mean an arm. Well, no, I did say arm and sword earlier, but you know, sometimes it's easier for people who, you know, not everyone would know what an arm and sword is. So it's easy just to say, you know. Well, and also, if you look, Samurai Bird had written English style swords, so you know, I was just playing there. But I know what you mean. I did say arm and sword earlier, and I also said hand and half sword. Now, sometimes I just might as well go a bit easier. You know what I mean? Everyone understands it then, you know what I mean? Or is that a joke I've just not got? Fuck's sake. Tactical said, yeah, it's PVC line sex shed. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that. Yes, fucking hell. I did actually mean that. I forgot about that. Yes, exactly. Fucking hell. Yes. Whatever happened with that? So what's everyone doing? There's 28 people watching. No one's fucking commenting. Come on. Alex Saint said, you're drinking tonight. Coffee. That's all I'm drinking tonight. No, I'm not drinking tonight. I'm not drinking tonight. Zed said, from what time period are you thinking of for it? No, I don't. You know what, Zed? I don't really know, so I couldn't even say. Just sort of medieval-ish. Medieval style. But, yeah, that's about it, really. The what I would call the traditional sort of knight's sort of sword sort of thing, you know what I mean? Which would be an arming sword or hand and half sword, bastard sword, and or even a long sword, anything like that. But I reckon an arming sword would be best. You know, a bit smaller. I want a sword blank really, so I can make my own. Yeah, I don't really know. I'll have a look, see what there is. Yeah, but that's why I wanted websites, really. If people knew good websites, I would have a look on my websites. Alex said, yeah, I need some dinner soon. Fuck's sake. Mother said, what about the package, man? Do you think it will happen this week? Yeah. Just send me one more message this week. Maybe tomorrow. Just send me a message tomorrow. So don't forget to send me a message, and I'll send you it tomorrow. It's just because it's been a weird week again. You know, and the problem is because it's not on Twitter. I very rarely go on Facebook, and especially very rarely go on my weapon collector thing. That's what sort of made it. You know, if it was on Twitter, if you just sent me a message on Twitter saying, "Mike," you know, I could just I'll probably just do it straight away. I very, very rarely go on Facebook. But I know that you can't go on Twitter, so don't worry about it. Send me a message tomorrow, and I'll like an email. Send me an email would have been easier. An email probably would have got through quicker. Got a quicker reply. Don't waste your money on a sword. We all know you'd suit a battle axe. Gimlet's on a grind. Oh God, that's a good idea. Maybe one day. So let's say I expect they're waiting for either Spyro stuff or Slingshot or having the shits so they can leave in horror and disgust. Oh God. Well, we're scared off 4 people now, Zed. Mother, send me an email. That's the easiest way to do it. Send me an email. I check my emails every single day, multiple times a day. So send me an email. Send me an email tomorrow. Send me an email sometime in the afternoon tomorrow, and I'll just do it. I'll just reply. Bloody Monday, how you doing, Dan? You right? Richard said, what style garden pommel are you planning to do? Something basic and smaller and light. I want this next sword. I'd like it to be lighter. Yeah, something light, basically, but fully working. Samurai Bird, Cult of Athena, Sword Distributor, got a little of everything. I looked on Cult of Athena, and I have heard good things about them. The only thing that puts me off slightly is not nothing to do with them, but there can sometimes be an issue lately with UK customs not letting blades into this country that are legal. People are, from what I've heard, I don't know how common it is, but I've had people tell me that people buy blades, completely legal blades, knives, completely legal folding knives, stuff like that, from American companies. There was two issues. There was something on the American side was happening, but I can't remember what that was now. But another thing is, every time blades was coming into this country, even if completely legal, customs was stopping them, sending them back, and then getting the police to go around people's houses and say, we know you've been trying to buy blades. You better stop. And weird shit like that, putting pressure on people not to buy stuff, even though it's legal. So, yeah, I may have to stick with something that's UK-based just for the less bother. Because otherwise, I would just get one straight away. Don't say that, Zed. Zed said, Mike checks his email several times a day and answers them once every 6 months. Well, to be honest, that's true, but very lucky to get a fucking reply to me, I'll tell you. I've said my Twitter on my phone is fucked up, and when I'm on the PC, I forget. Email. Send me an email, mate. Send me an email. Or just come on a video tomorrow. Just come on a video tomorrow and like, Mike, don't forget to email me today, please. And I'll come over. Alex says, how long are you going to be on for? Maybe half 12-ish. I don't know, 12-ish. I can't say definitely, but I won't be going off before 12. not unless something goes completely mental. Where am I? Buy homing pin. Yeah, that would work. Richard said, took 3 months to get a blade from the UK. Yeah, that can happen. I'll tell you why that probably happened. Just anything. My latest video, Mother, just if you put a comment on any video, it will come up in my comments, because all my comments I have done for the only comments that show for me in the studio are comments I've not replied to. So it will just come up. I don't have all of the comments on there. Yeah, the only thing, so once I've replied to something, it goes off. I'll tell you why that probably happened, Richard. You'd be surprised how much postage costs from the UK to America now. I don't know why it suddenly happened, but it's a fucking hell of a lot now. And sometimes even my very small crossbow products, if I send them to America, the fucking postage is more than the actual product the person buying. So it's got to a stage where people won't buy it now. Fall on the hill, how you doing, mate? And he said, years ago, police came to my house looking for a weed farm that didn't exist. On the way out, they stole my crossbow hanging on the wall and refused to give it back and do what they want. Well, exactly. That's why I don't want them. I don't want stupid customs trying to send fucking police around my house. Actually, saying that, Mother, we might have to have a little think about this package, because not that it's got blades in, but no, it should be all right actually, because it's just bits of stuff in it. So yeah, no, that we'll just forget about that. What I just said, because it's crossbow parts anyway, so you wouldn't even know it's a fucking you know what I mean? It's not even a full crossbow, and it's legal anyway. Richard said, Mike, you could try getting one of the John Barnett swords. They're around 90 quid. You could just take the hilt off and make your own. Well, that's what I was thinking of, Rich. I've seen a couple on there. A bit like the one that a bit like that one Tumbo had. Tumbo had the archer's sword, which is very similar to an army. Well, I think it is an army sword. Ian, he reckons that's all good. And you can get that on Southern Swords for 90 quid. Is that John Barnett one? It didn't say it was, but I don't know if John Barnett, like there's a different name for it. It was something like, I can't remember now. But yeah, that's what I was thinking, Rich. Might just get one of those. I don't know if you heard me earlier, so I might just get something like that and have it until I get bored of it. When I get bored of it, just knock the pommel, the handle, and the guard off, and I'll redo it all to how I want it. You know, I might even be able to change the blade shape a little bit. You know, change the blade tip and put a complete different guards on it, stuff like that. So yeah, even if I bought a whole sword, I could still mess around with it. Alex Saint said, "I've heard police are leaning towards seizing items on walls, like antique jets." I've not heard that, because they can't do that. The thing is, the only reason they do that is they go around someone's house and the people have illegal things. If you don't have anything illegal, they can't do fucking nothing. They can take it away, but they'll have to give it back. If you have one illegal thing in your house, though, you'll have a lot of difficulty getting it back. So the simple fucking solution is don't have anything illegal. You know what I mean? Richard said, yeah, it should be John Barnett. They also do small sword as well for that price. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of probably, because it's about 90 quid. They're working swords, aren't they, Rich? High carbon steel, and they can be, I could mod them if I wanted to. I could strip the leather off the sheath and redo that a different color or something. Change the ends of the scabbard. You know what I mean? There's a lot of modding I could do to a sword. It's because really I only needed the blade, but if I have that, and then I could also use them bits for another one, can I? Yeah. I'm not sure, Alex, saying what you. Yeah. Well, antiques and debts would be legal anyway, though. You know what I mean? They can't actually seize an antique or a diac. Especially antiques. Antiques are actually in the spec that you could have a fully working gun. If it's an antique, they can't say fuck all. They can do what they did to Lewis, take it off you, but they'll give it back. So it's not really much of a. You just have to make sure you're not that Lewis was giving them any excuses or anything at all, but as long as you're very careful. And like him, he didn't have nothing illegal, so they just give him it all back. I mean, he said they didn't even take everything anyway. Richard had EN45 still, I think. Is that any good? That don't really mean nothing to me. Don't really mean anything to me. Karambits aren't illegal. They're not illegal. It's just if they've got a ring on them, which do all karambits have rings on them? The issue is because they've got a ring on them, the police are trying to say that they are essentially like that's a knuckle duster. But if you actually look up the specifications of what a knuckle duster is, it's a ring. It's rings of any kind of material, hard material, rings of any kind of hard material that go over one or more fingers that are used to hurt someone. Well, the actual ring on a karambit is not actually used to hurt someone, as far as I'm aware. So it would technically still be legal, but I wouldn't own a karambit now just because I wouldn't want to risk it. Because again, it's not even a grey area. They are legal, but they see a ring on something, they take it to court, and then you've had to go for a court case. Cost you time, money, you know what I mean? But they're actually not illegal, no. I've got the list of illegal items, and the karambits aren't on there. I'll read it to you if you want, but karambits are not on that list. Alex Sainton, have you seen those videos of the police destroying proper rare revolvers? I don't think I have, but that doesn't surprise me, Alex Saint. That don't surprise me, mate. Cameron Bird said 1060 high carbon is good. T10 tall steel's even better. 9260 spring steel's very decent. Depends on what you're cutting and the money about. Yeah, I don't think I'd really ever be cutting anything like wood or anything. You know what I mean? North Francis had a single ring duster. They're reaching now like hand jewelry are now classed as dangerous weapons. Well, technically, yeah, but I know what you mean because a lot of people say that. But I suppose the only thing that would make a ring not is because a ring isn't designed to hurt someone. But yeah. If it was just any kind of hard material that goes over one or more fingers. Yeah, that could count as a ring, couldn't it? But yeah, luckily rings aren't designed to actually hurt someone, are they? But yeah. I have heard, you know, when people used to wear those like 2-finger rings with like a name on them or whatever. The police have tried to say they're knuckle dusters, but that's not. That's just a fucking 2-finger ring, isn't it? It's not made for hurting someone. It's jewellery. But yeah, that's the definition of a knuckle duster. I've not said it completely right, but it's some kind of hard material that covers one or more fingers and is designed to hurt someone, basically. Persia said, "What about wedding rings? That hurts." Yeah, designed to hurt people, I suppose, especially if you had a shotgun wedding. That was definitely designed to hurt. That ring was definitely. There you go. Yeah, this doesn't actually say what the definitions are properly on this one, I don't think. No, this one just says at the bottom. I like to add zombie knives and cyclone knives because when I got the list, they weren't on there. Put it that way. I'll be honest, I get fucking bored of talking about fucking band shit anyway. One or more fingers, because you can get a 1-finger knuckle duster. That 1-finger knuckle dusters actually exist. Yeah, no, it's one or more fingers because you actually can get 1-finger knuckle dusters. Yeah. So they must have paid attention to that. Yeah, 1-finger knuckle duster called a gree knuckle duster. Happening, he did, mate. And he said, "Can't get my hands on the new Lion Steel one because it's Cranbit, even though you can still buy other Cranbits on UK." Yeah, as I say, I don't even bother with them now, but they are legal. They are legal. But there seems to be a lot of, since the new law changes came in, there seems to be a lot of confusion, even with the police, people who collect, people who sell, with what's legal and what isn't. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Mike. Maybe you should get a sword that's more pointy than choppy. You don't want to twist your guts again, swinging at it. Well, I'll be honest with you, Dad. Yeah, if I do get one, I wouldn't be using it for a while. Yeah, maybe. I'll definitely get some. It will be pointy. I do want that pointy. But yeah. But I reckon I'm just gonna have to get one and just not use it for a while. I'll be honest with you. I've got a fucking feeling my fucking side's never gonna get better. In all honesty, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I do want some kind of arming sword or something similar. But I said, yeah, maybe you should do a rapier, do stabbing tests rather than cutting. That would be good, actually. That would be good. I'll have a think about that. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'm gonna scroll up first at ready this time. Uncle Albert said this stream is crap. I'm off to watch a hot tub. Hang on, I'm off to watch a hot tub and a banana. Oh, fuck's sake.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Lord Flashshot said, need to build an auto chopper to protect your fuel tank for sex machines. Like say. Exactly. I could probably come up with something like that, but fuck it, I'd be too scared to even be in the garden. Imagine some machine that starts swinging fucking a blade around. Fucking hell. Well, there you go, Jed. Yeah, exactly. Something like a later medieval arming sword. They tend to be a bit more pointy. President said, "What's wrong with you?" It's the funnest place to be. I've got to scroll all the way back down my 100 fucking videos.
That's the funnest place to be.
Where's Metallic? She said she's going to be on tonight, letting us down. Anybody got any film ideas for me tonight? There's some restrictions, caveats. I couldn't think of the fucking word. I'll tell you what I'd like to watch. A really good modern horror. What's the best, newest modern horror that's come out? I want to watch a brand new horror film that's really good. I've not watched. Excalibur, not a horror film. I was thinking I've not seen anything really good for ages. But I mean horror films. I've not seen any good horror films for ages. Excalibur that's fucking excellent. That's one of the best films I've seen recently. And a platform. Black Phone. What's that? I've heard of that, Steve. What's that on? What's Black Phone on? Because I have heard of Black Phone. I've heard of the platforms. What I'll do, I'll write these down. But yeah, I want them modern horrors, brand new. I'm in the mood for something new at the minute. Sometimes I'm in the mood for old stuff, comedies, thriller or something. But at the minute, tonight I want a brand new horror film. Well, looks like the garden strimmer with a knife vice for auto chopping. Yeah, you imagine. Fucking hell, petrol fucking driven. You're right, Steve, by the way. Where could I watch Black Phone? Uncloud said the best horror, Lord Flashlight and Purge's wedding video. Barbarian, what's that on? Yeah, I fancy brand new horror film. Hello, Metallic Reality. I nearly called you Lord Flashart then, because I was just reading his comment. How you doing, mate? You right? Fucking hell. Samurai vs. Kingdom on Netflix is pretty good. I don't usually like zombie movies, but the series is excellent. Right, I'll put that one on a side note because it's a series, but I appreciate that one, Samurai. There's a lot of fucking series I need to watch. A lot. Please send me a link, Uncle Albert. So I'd appreciate that. I need to join that old website I used to be on. It'd be on there, but Metallic said last brand new horror I saw was when I went to the pictures to watch Unfriended. I think that's 10 years old. I think I've seen that. Oh God. Yeah, sometimes I'm in the mood for something that's just come out. Yeah. I don't get me wrong. If anything, my favourite horrors are 1980s horrors. I love 80s horrors. They was just, in my opinion, a lot of 80s horrors was just better than modern horrors. It's because in the 80s they didn't do all that shit of why I don't like a lot of horrors nowadays, but they seem to have stopped it now. I hate that shit where they make all the characters total pricks, and then their idea is to make you hate all the characters, so you're waiting for them to die. But I get nothing out of that. That just annoys me. I like the traditional 1980s horror where there's a load of really good, likable characters. You don't want them to die. And usually the hero, if it's a bloke, is about 40. He's old enough to be, you know what I mean? He's not He's not some 20-year-old who. Do you know what I mean? I like the traditional horrors, but I do like there are quite a few good modern horrors. But I hate all them stupid tropes they started bringing in the fucking. It probably happened in the 80s as well. Nick said, my favourite ones I've watched recently is the newer It. Do you know what, Nick? Maybe I could watch those, but I don't think I could watch that tonight because it'd be too long. But I have actually got. So I watched It Chapter 1 in the cinema, and Chapter 2 I've not watched, but I've actually got on DVD to watch. But I reckon I'd like to watch the first part again if I did. I keep forgetting I even fucking own that. Yeah, I'll put it on here, actually. That reminds me. House of Wax. You know what? Metallic Reality, that's amazing. House of Wax would have been better if you didn't hate all the characters and couldn't wait for them to die horribly. That's the film I was thinking of while I was describing it. While I was describing that, what I was saying, that was one of the films I was actually thinking of, House of Wax. Yeah, it really aggravates me that, and I just can't enjoy films like that. I want to be, as it used to be in the old days, you want the characters to live. I don't want to sit there thinking everyone's a cunt and waiting for them to die. I don't get nothing out of that. Nuns with Guns. That's that. They show that on Horror Channel every now and then. 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Seen it. Oh God. Joseph, how you doing, mate? He said, "How's all the UK doing today?" Not bad, mate. Not bad. How are you? Oh, by the way, Joseph, I watched a couple of your videos when I was hungover last week. Your video with your kids doing your self-defense stuff was hilarious. I never thought I'd say this, but yeah, the highlight of my Sunday was watching Joseph kick his daughter in the face. Oh God. Oh God. He'll know the reference to that. The ledge. All right, I'll write the ledge down. At close range, Christopher Walken and Chris Penn. All right, that's definitely not modern. But I'll put that one on there. At close range. I've never heard of that. But yeah, when I say modern, I mean like released in the last couple of months. We've gone down to 80 stuff now. But no, I don't mind. Recommend whatever. Nick said, One Man, One Jar. Oh, seen it. Wish I never fucking had. One Man, One Jar is the scariest horror out there, especially when you find out he never went to the hospital, just picked all the glass out himself. Yeah, and that he did it on purpose. There's an interview with him. He says he fucking did that on purpose. James said, lol, glad to entertain. That was a good video, though. I enjoyed that. I should have commented, but I was very hungover, Josie. What a great video. Drastic Boy, how are you? He said, building my first crossbow tomorrow, Anglo-Armed Panther. Nice one. Nice one. Now, you know me, I've got quite a few crossbows. I've started setting up to make a new one. So I'm going to actually make a 100% homemade crossbow. But it's a crossbow that was... So I already 3/4 made this crossbow. And then the prod end, the limbs end went wrong. So I never finished it. So now I've just took the whole front end off. I'm going to redo it. So I'm going to take the old video, shorten it down to a 10-minute video because it was multiple parts. Yeah, and then make it into a new video, basically. Yeah. So you'll see me making a crossbow soon. Where am I? Uncle Albert, thank you, appreciate that. Nightbreed. Nightbreed, is that the or am I thinking of something else? Nightbreed's not that Clive Barker film, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've seen Nightbreed. You know what, Joseph? I might write that one down. I have not seen Nightbreed for probably fucking hell. It's 1996, I reckon. So how long ago was that? 26 years ago? I've probably not seen that for 26 years. If it was out then, I'm sure it was. Yeah, I'm sure I was a teenager when that came out. Yeah, 1990 it came out. Yeah, I watched it when I was about 16, I think, maybe 14. Got it out from the local video shop. Yeah, that's quite a good film. That I like that. I always remember liking that. Peugeot said to Metallic, "You should have just went with It's the Funniest Place to Be." She ain't been on. She ain't seen that tonight. Live stream banned activity. Sorry, that's the worst impression of eating ever. But that's like, yes. If you didn't know,
That's the funnest place to be.
Cockneys versus Zombies. I've not seen that yet. That has one of my favourite actors in, Alan fucking Ford. I love Alan Ford. I so badly wish he was in more films. Like when he was a bit younger, you know what I mean? He is great, he is. I'll have a look for Cockneys versus Zombies on eBay. Joseph said, yeah, that's when I last watched it. Yeah, I think it was in the 90s when I watched it. Yeah. My dad said it looks like he's on a Segway. He's actually on my shoulders.
That's the funnest place to be.
With none of that going, you're not moving at all. Hello, Shaggy. How are you? You right? Oh, God. Don't put a big grin on my face. So I said Pride and Prejudice and Zombies isn't too bad, to be honest, Mike. I found it quite amusing. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that one before. I'll put that one on there. But I have heard of that, and it is something I would probably watch. Neck went all fucking stiff then. I suppose that's a good original concept, though, isn't it? Yeah, you ain't going to see many films like that. I'll check out Cockneys versus Zombies. I noticed, though, that there was only about 2, maybe 3 films that was modern, and we all just went back to old stuff, which is fine by me. I have got plenty of stuff to watch. It's just that's the problem. I've got so many films I could watch, fucking shitloads, that sometimes it's easier for me to just pick something else. Doghouse, I've pretty drastic. Well, I've seen that one. That's Danny Dyer in it, and some of the others. What's his fucking name? Mate, he plays Gollum. I think he's in that, isn't he? Have I seen Doghouse? I'm pretty sure I have. Let me just check quickly. I'll tell you. Yeah, I have. Yeah, with the fucked up with sort of zombie stripper type things. Yeah, I have seen that. It's not got who I thought was in it though. I thought I can't remember his fucking name now. Is there a new Friday? I did not know, Persia. If there's a new Friday the 13th, I did not know that. There is a new there's a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I actually thought was all right. A lot of people said it was shit. I thought it was all right. I thought it was an all right film. Definitely watchable. I enjoyed it. It wasn't full of dickhead characters that you hate. Well, I didn't hate them anyway. I quite liked the new Texas Chainsaw, but there was a lot of people who didn't. Yeah. Do you know what, Samuel? I don't think I've ever seen Drop Dead Fred properly, but that's Rick Mail, isn't it? I'll have to watch that one day. I'll have to watch that. Yes. Yeah, Metallic. Like this year. Yeah. A new Texas. Right, let me just find it for you. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, 2022. It's just called Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And it's sort of like a sequel to the first one. It's sort of ignoring all the others. I suppose it could be. Yeah, but yeah, it's like a proper sequel sort of thing. It's not a remake. Don't let no one tell you it's a remake. It is a sequel. It's supposed to be set like years later, but the same. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of screaming in this one. There's not a lot of screaming in this one, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, give it a go, Metallic. It's on Netflix if you've got Netflix, but I don't think you have you? But yeah, I thought it was all right. I thought it was for a horror film, because the thing is, a lot of reasons a lot of people don't like a lot of modern films is because they look too much politically into them. You know what I mean? You know, like the new Batman, they called it woke man and shit like that. But I don't watch films and see them in that way. I don't see anything political in them. I don't see nothing. You know what I mean? I don't watch films and get these subtexts that other people get. So I just watch it for what it is. And the Batman, I thought was something excellent, but a lot of people hated it and called it woke man. And I didn't get that. That did not appear to me. The Grandmother, all right, but it's not. Oh yeah, horror. All right, yeah. Thank you, Steve. Ask Tactical. I'll get you a link. Metallic. So yeah, bat person. Exactly. Yeah, woke person. But I don't watch films. I don't get that out of them. I don't. Yeah, people say to me, "Oh, you know," I said I looked up the reviews of Batman. And people was calling it woke man, and I thought I didn't see none of that in it. That did not appear to me in the slightest. Yeah. Devil's Rejects is good. I have seen that. Bat person. And yeah, the Predator. Yeah, what's the newest? Do you know what? There's a brand new Predator coming out, isn't there? Did you know that? A brand new Predator film coming out, set in I don't know how you describe it, but pre-established America. The Native Americans, yeah, versus a Native American girl versus Predator. But actually, I have a Terminator film recording at the moment. It's one I haven't seen before. I can't remember what it's called though. Do you know what, Metallic? I love the original Terminator. I quite like the second one. The third one's shit. Salvation's quite good. All right, anyway. But I've also got, where are they? Oh, Genesis. So Genesis I've not seen yet. That's not even open. And Dark Fate I've not seen. Again, not even open. But I have to work my way up to watching the fucking Terminator. So I really like the Terminator films. But every single time I watch Terminator films, I will have fucking Terminator nightmares for weeks. Or so that's going to take me like a week to watch those. So I'll have a week of the Terminator trying to kill me every night in my dreams. Cunt never gets me though. He's never got me yet, and he won't. It might be Dark Fate. Yeah, that's the absolute latest one, and that's sort of a sequel to the first two. I think, is it ignoring some of the others? I can't remember, or is that one of the other ones? But that's like, yeah, no, that's just a proper sequel later on, because this one, Terminator Genesis, is a different timeline. So it's sort of what would happen. 100% Zed. The Terminator is actually probably one of the scariest fucking films you can ever see. Yeah. That's a proper horror film, that is. That's a lot more of a horror than, I think people think it's a sci-fi. It's a fucking horror film. and and it's actually really good. The first Terminator film is fucking excellent. It's emotional. I will watch Genesis, but I just ain't got round to it yet because I'm gonna have to watch them all and then put up with Terminator nightmares for weeks. Not weeks, but it happened whenever I watch a lot of films. See, when I watched all 10 fucking Hellraiser films, I was dreaming about fucking Hellraiser every single night. Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah, it is. I suppose it is metallic. Definitely. Yeah, it's a very emotional film. Oh no, Persia said that. Yeah, Terminator. It's a love story. It is. Yeah. Yeah. It is a good emotional film. You really care for the characters in that. Sarah Connor and Carl Reese. Carl Reese. He must be. Oh, he is. He's John Connor's best fucking soldier. And he must be fucking. He must be the fucking dog's bollocks of a fucking soldier to be sent back to have to go against a Terminator, knowing that when he goes back in time, he's going to have nothing. He has no fucking clothes, no weapons, and he's got to try and save Sarah Connor from a fucking Terminator that could, if it got hold of him, probably just, break his neck. Yeah, I love that. Metallic was puking. Only a love story in the sense that it's certainly not a traditional love story. There's a nice little bit of not romance, but there and back to Terminator. Never heard of it. You honestly, fucking hell, there and back. You're missing out, mate. Go and watch that tonight. Never heard of it. Gotta be. Drastic Boy said, does Terminator ever get his phased plasma rifle in the 40-foot range? You know what? I don't know. He does in the... Well, I was going to say, he might do in the games. In one of the games. Do you know what, Joseph? 300 is very good. I'm quite a fan of 300. I like 300. I like the original film, which was 300 Spartans. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Because it's based on a true story as well, isn't it? Loosely based on a true story, but there were, that those battles happened. Not maybe not to the degree in the things, but you know what I mean. Kingdom of Heaven. I actually own that, and I've never seen it. That should be up there. I think I've got it, but I ain't got a proper cover for it. That's another one I've not seen. Bought it, but haven't seen it yet. If I have any DVDs here, this is my to watch pile. That was when I bought a load of DVDs for fucking like 50p each. They had no cases, no covers. But that's a bit too extreme. I'd rather pay like a couple of quid and actually get like a proper fucking yeah. Yeah, I have no idea about Dark Fate Metallic, so I don't know if that's good or not, but Zed said, that reminds me, Mark, I'll be watching the original Inglourious Bastards tomorrow. I don't think it'll be quite like Tarantino's version, though. Yeah, I've never seen the original Inglourious Bastards, but I bet it'll be different. Joseph said they took a mold of my abs for all the actors to wear. That's great. Oh god. Alex said, off topic, but I'd love to see a WC cookout. Maybe one day. I have thought about things like that, but there you go. Yeah, Metallic said, yeah, was it Kingdom of Heaven or 300? It was 300 where they they sort of painted it on a bit to make it look a bit more yeah. Persia said Kingdom of Heaven director's cut is phenomenal. I'll get round to watching it one day. I'm a bit weird. I have to be in the mood for certain films. As I said, I've got Valerian up there. I must have bought that fucking over a year ago. But I will watch it. It's just I haven't been in the mood for it yet. And when I watch it, I'll probably love it. But, you know what I mean? Fucking that's hot in here. Aaron Back said, watch it. Seen the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoons on here. If I remember. I do, yeah. I used to love the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. Yeah, excellent thing. Aaron Back said, Dark Fate is actually pretty good. Nice. Oh, that's the latest one, isn't it? Yeah. I reckon I'll like it. I reckon I would like it. As I say, I watch films just on the basis of the film. I don't look into, because I think people go too much into films and then, they don't like it because the main character's a woman or something, or, but it's a film. You know what I mean? Zed said, I thought you'd written WC Cockout. So did I. I thought it said that when I first looked. I reckon that's what he was getting at, really. He was just too shy to write it. Right, while I'm here, I might as well say it. If you've ever wanted to support this channel, you can. I've been completely demonetized, and this is one of my main incomes, and my income, like from YouTube, is fucking nothing. And doing videos can cost money. So if you ever wanted to support, you can. You don't have to. You know what I mean? There are some very generous people on here who do support, and it means genuinely a lot. But I'd like to mention it because some people might be sitting here thinking, I wouldn't mind supporting Mike, but I don't know how. I can tell you how. But again, you don't have to. No one has to. So what you do, there's a thing called coffee.com. There's a link in the description, and there's a link in the chat from a thing called Nightbot's just put it on. Click that, follow the instructions. You can pay by PayPal, debit, or credit card now. You can donate £2 or whatever you wanted to. And I'll play a little 30-second video. I'm just going to say hello to Bob. Right, Bob, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you on. So yeah, if anyone ever did want to support, this is how. But again, you don't have to, but I know a lot of people want to. So this is how. Really easy. There you go. And you get a little video played. Metallic, I'm going to message you tonight. Here you go, look. I'm going to message you tonight. I'll leave that in front of me, and I'll message you when this finishes. I was either going to do it tonight or tomorrow. What's easier? Should I do it after this, or should I just do it in the morning? When I say morning, after 12. But yes. You write. If you write tonight or tomorrow, I'll add that to it. And I didn't just write that, by the way. Even if I did, it's there now, but I didn't. Alex said, donate £20 and you get a secret OnlyFans. Yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you do. Try it. Try it. Also, if you're really desperate to get a comment out there, even an insult, if you want to donate £2, send me an insult. Oh, fuck, I'm up for that. All right, tomorrow then. When I get up, I'll message you, and I'll write under this about Mother as well. There you go. Sunday, message Metallica about Ada Quiver and your mother. There you go. Yeah, because if I message you tonight, we'll only probably have to talk about it tomorrow anyway. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I did have that. I wrote that down deliberately because I thought, just before I came on here, I thought, I need to, because obviously you said that it was already a belated gift anyway. So, I need to hurry up. Hello, Dan. How are you? That said, buy those books. All profits go towards Mike's I Want to Get Gout and keep it as a pet fund. Yes, there you go. There you go. Yeah, get the books in. Dan said, many newts of the evening to you, Dan. Your penguin seems to have a massive blue fart. Yeah, what is that? Is that a spirograph or something? I can't tell. Who knows? How is it you make it bigger? Was it when we put down? Yeah, it comes up bigger then, don't it, when you did Dan? You know, when you do the axe. Yeah, there you go, Dan. You've been missing out, mate.
That's the funnest place to be.
And her mother, exactly. Yeah, I'm all right, Dan. I'm all right. A bit hot, but yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. There you go, Dan. You picked the wrong one. There's a whole fucking load of like. Look, hang on. I ain't looking through here because it comes up so small. Don't forget this as well. So you know no one can ever pretend they don't know where they are because I have my own fucking I have my own thing on here. Fuck's sake! I hate trying to do this. Where's the spirograph one? So I can find that. So I won't be doing this all fucking day. Just sort of fucking. Where was it? I thought I saw it. Ah, there. Yes. There you go. You lot forget I have my own fucking emoji. How many of you lot have got your own emoji on YouTube, eh? And not some custom one that you made yourself. No. Mine's an official one that everyone has. Anyone with the initials TM on here? What else we got? ATM, maybe. Alright, I'm not doing that all night. Fuck that. Right, back. That's losing all the fucking viewers again. Zed said, I keep having a vision of Mike crouched down like a lurking beast and scurrying along with Zombie on his back filming that. You are picturing exactly what happened. I did say that I was gonna do a behind the scenes, but people said they didn't want to. They don't want to spoil the illusion. Alex Saint said, Mike, you should try and sell your Spiderverse books in the libraries. Yeah, Zed's books. Yeah, yeah. Well, they've got a proper ISBN. The only issue is it's as soon as you do that, you have to start buying the books. You know what I mean? When you sell them on Amazon, there's nothing printed, so you just when you buy it, they print it, send you it. Which is a lot easier for the self-publisher because in the old, like my granddad's wrote a book. When he published his book, he had to sell it. He had to buy, like, however many to be able to sell it, and then you always have some left over. Someone said, No Escape with Ray Liotta, Prison Island movie. If you're in the mood, I felt like a good wheelchair chase. Oh, gosh, I'll have to check that one out. Where's my list? I don't think I've ever seen No Escape. I've heard of it. Prison films, I had a period where I couldn't watch any prison films. Fucking ages. Yeah. Yeah, it can't beat a good wheelchair chest. I would have been watching that last night, but I was too busy watching bloody Tactical Pirate. So I'm behind again. That said, Alex saying, I don't want too many people to know I'm off. What Charlie thinks. What I might do one day, though, when we've got a full-size book, then maybe what I'll do, I won't sell it in no fucking library. I'm going to go up to the local library. I'm going to slip it in their shelves, or donate it. I'll buy one and I'll fucking donate it to the library. That'd be easier because then it'll be official. Yeah, maybe one day, Jed, I'll go and donate it to the local. I'll make sure in the back of it, it's not got our real names unless anyone wants their real name in it. But I put all of the people who've contributed to it, which is me and Zed. No, because there'll be other people who've written stories. There's other people who said they would want to write stories. Samurai Bear said, Mike, I get you. They said Shawshank Redemption when I was locked up. That's the issue. That's it. That's it. I think after I went to prison and came out, I had this thing where I couldn't watch prison films for ages. And also I kept having this weird yeah, it scared me for years, exactly. Exactly. Yes, I can I think it's partly that. You are right. That's exactly it. There, he knows. Yeah, it took me fucking I still can't really watch them. I just love a good prison film. Oh, I can't do it now. Especially if they're the more realistic, the worse it is. Joseph said, Mike, I'm going to take off, going to shoot some fish with my slingshot. Metallic, my favourite ginger from the UK. You'll have a good evening. Take care, Joseph. Nice having you on, mate. See you later. Yeah, have a good shoot, mate. Escape from New York? Yes. You know, I've got Escape from New York and Escape from LA. I recently bought, because I didn't own it, Escape from LA. New York's better though, isn't it? But yeah, I love Snake Plissken's bloody great character. Yes. I've got Escape from New York up there. Maybe I'll have to watch them. But that's one I bought recently, and I've not watched it since I bought it. But I have seen that. As I say, I've seen all of John Carpenter's stuff, apart from the other film. Ted said, bloody hell, don't put it in the library on the sly. That could be grounds for emotional terrorism. No, I do think, I know, maybe I should put it, I'll donate it. Oh, Christ. Alex Saint said, didn't someone say in the Spyro stream about making CCC bumper stickers? Yeah, but I've made, if you haven't seen it, I've done the fucking, I've done the official Spyro Hunting Intel Team logo pictures now, though. Take a look at this, and I'm quite proud of this. It took me fucking ages to make this fucking thing. So there you go. Oh, yeah, no, Samurai Bird's definitely seen it. Yeah, because he said, Spyro Hunting an Intel Team, Who Dares Spins. And then we've got Crinkle Cut Cop Blocker on one side, and we've got the safety broomstick attachment on the other side. And then shit down the bottom. Nice dagger in the middle, spirograph behind, scroll. Yeah, it's got everything you need. I hope that showed. Metallic said, I did. Have you seen the new design shit sticker? I'd love it as a window cling sticker for my car. You might have to. The only thing with them Metallic is you might have to stick it on the outside, but they are fully waterproof stickers. So that should be a stick on the outside of your you could stick it anywhere, and that should be fine. Because I've had them stickers on a glass that's been through a dishwasher multiple times on a 70-degree heat, and that sticker still ain't come off. Yeah, they're really good, and they're plastic stickers as well. So you should be able to stick it anywhere, but it'll have to be on the outside, sadly. Yeah, they don't. The only ones they do are like traditional stickers. Because I have to do all my stuff on Teespring. Shit logo. Fuck's sake, that made me paranoid then. I hope it didn't. Sandbar said, yeah, I think I've mentioned it, but Escape from New York was filmed in St. Louis, Missouri, where I live. I've been where they were. No, if you have mentioned that, I can't remember you mentioning that. That's excellent. Yeah. Yeah, I bet that's interesting, being able to go to the actual real places, isn't it? Alex saying, look, this patch, it's just right here that hasn't been sent yet. I'll put it in the post Sunday night. There's no point in me putting it in tonight, because even if I put it in tonight, it won't be touched till Sunday anyway. It'll be picked up Monday, so you might have it Wednesday, I'd say. Wednesday. All right? Wednesday. But yeah, they're proper good stickers. Yeah, they'll fucking, as I say, I stuck one on a glass, that's been through a dishwasher multiple times on 70 degrees, and that's still not come off. Yeah. Drastic logic. I see them spygraphs when I vape DMT. I bet you fucking do. Oh, God. Alex Saint said, the only movie I can barely remember watching was Bugsy Malone. Fucking Pie Tommy Gun. Yeah, exactly. Dad said, imagine if that sticker flew off and caused an accident. I can see the insurance claim now. Cause of accident. Shit sticker. Metallic. I ordered two already. One, with you in mind. So when it arrives, we'll have a little chat about it. You know what I mean? But I have ordered two. I've ordered a t-shirt, a black t-shirt, so I can wear that on the live streams, and sticker to probably put on the gun board somewhere. And then I bought a second one. Yeah, I ordered those today. That's before I even mentioned it to you. Or, it would have been, yeah. Yeah, I don't know when they'll arrive. The merchandise, because obviously, I'm not sure. It'll be before the next Spyro stream anyway. I'm already planning out stuff for the next one. Yeah. I'm already planning out stuff for episode 2. I'm probably going to get rid of the other shit one. The shit like the Spyro hunting one. I'm probably going to get rid of that one and keep the I'm going to keep the card, but get rid of the t-shirt that has the card on it for the new one. Alex Saint said, I need to make a gun board now that you mention it. That's going to be a challenge. Get yourself a nice big bit of plywood, 12 mil ply. You'd want to make sure you've got good wall fixings. That's all there, because there's probably a lot of weight on there. I've got about 15 or 16 4-inch bolts in that fucking thing, so I'm not having that fall on me. And then I use cup hooks to hold my guns up. If anyone ever wondered, I use these. You sometimes have to bend them yourself, though, because they're not always the right size. Well, I use these. So these are screwed into that board. You could do, yeah. I've seen, Samurai said couldn't use, actually, Samurai, that's probably a better option for other people. I've always liked the old plywood and the cup hooks personally, but pegboard definitely. For some people that would probably be easier, reasonably lightweight, because a bit of ply is actually quite heavy. The ply on its own and all the guns, there's a good bit of weight on there, I bet. I've always just preferred it like that, because I like the pegboards look all right, but you have all the gaps in between, like all the holes in between, don't you? But Lewis, who comes on here, uses a pegboard for his guns. It looks good. And you could paint it. Definitely. What's Dan asking you there? Can't see Dan asking you anything. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you the different boards I've had over the years, Shamrock. So, the very first gun board we had in here, it was painted the same color as the walls. And then after that, I had one that was wooden boards. So it was oak boards. That looked quite nice. And then for this one, it was Regs. Jumps Our Boo suggested red, and I thought, I wouldn't mind going with red because it might make the guns show up more. Metallic said, laughing my ass off. Laughing my ass off at the I did a Spiderverse and all I got a CCC t-shirt. I'm gonna buy one of those, but I couldn't quite afford it today. I used some of the donations I got last night, but if I bought 2 t-shirts, what I was going to buy was 2 t-shirts, 2 stickers, and this little bag that would have my logo on it that I could put bolts in. Problem is, it was getting up to nearly $90, so I thought, no way. So I bought 2 stickers and a t-shirt today for $30, I think. It might have been a bit more than that, maybe 30 quid. So it was about $40. But I may be wrong. I think it was 28 quid. But the only thing with Teespring, I like the way Teespring works, but what they do is it's a bit like a typical. Well, I prefer to know what the postage is before I buy things. That's just what I'm getting at. Yeah, and then you order it, and then it's fucking 15 quid more than you expect. Because the problem is, in Teespring, some of their stuff has to be fulfilled in America, but it's still good. I like Teespring. I think it's a good way for me to get my own merchandise. Anyway, you know what I mean. Alex Saint said, I was going to make a gun board a couple of years ago, but now I've got a big sheet of MDF. Yeah, MDF will do. I've had an MDF board up there before, I think. Yeah. Yeah, MDF will work. It don't have to be ply. I forget that ply. Ply is extortionately expensive now, isn't it? Yeah, very expensive. So what was the films we came up with in the end then? Or didn't we come up with anything? I might check out Black Phone. Yeah. I've not watched anything lately apart from Excalibur that really got to me, if that makes sense. I have seen some good films. I've not watched anything shit, I don't think, lately. But for films, the only one that really got me was Excalibur. That's partly why I want a new sword. Because I was thinking about making my own Excalibur. Alex Saint said, think it's 40 quid for a meter by meter. Could be wrong. There you go. Tacticals just have to put some kind of link on there then. Who's that by anyway? Oh, Ethan Hawke's in it. Blue Mouse, yeah. Right. Bookmark. Cheers, Tactical. What's everyone at tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? I think I might spend some time watching some films tomorrow. Or I might try and catch up. Well, not catch up, because it's not catch up. But I think I'll definitely watch some Let the Blood Run Free tomorrow. Yeah, Metallic, I'll get one of them. I'm going to buy I did a Spiderverse and all I got was CC t-shirt. Maybe I'll give that away as a prize one day. But the good thing with Teespring is, this is why I asked people before if they could think of any good sort of slogans, because to design stuff on Teespring where in regards to writing, you just literally go on there and you just fucking type it in. It's done. That's it. Whereas like that logo, I had to make that logo today. Do you reckon that logo would probably look quite good on the back of a t-shirt, wouldn't it? Big. I reckon the shit logo would probably look good about that big on the back of a t-shirt, I reckon, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll do a little one there and do a big one on the back. Yeah, I reckon that'd look quite good. I could adjust the one I've done anyway. I could change it and just add one on the back. You can adjust the designs anytime you want. Yeah, it might be. The problem is, a lot of the time I can never win. Because I'll do it big and then everyone says it'd be better small. I'm not saying you're doing this now, but I agree. Yeah, I reckon that logo would look good big, I think. Do you reckon that'll probably look quite good big on the front as well, wouldn't it? I don't know. Yeah, I might do that. I'll probably do it. I could always adjust it. What I'll do, Because the other thing is, it don't take no time to do it. I might just do another one. I'll go on there later and I'll do another one, a big one. Front or back, do you reckon? This is to everyone as well. Big image on the front. Nothing on the back. Oh, I could definitely do that. Yeah, Metallic, you could make a woman's t-shirt with 2 Spyro discs on the front. Oh, what there and there? Yes. Good idea. Oh, God. You know what you mean? Yeah. On the front and a big shit leg on the back. All right, let me just draw that quickly. All right, done. Oh, fucking that's boiling there. Samurai said, all I know is after watching The Art of Self-Defense, once I watched it back to back 3 more times. Ah, really? Yeah, I'll have to. Oh, but you've sent me that, and I'll have to check that one out eventually. Alex said, the best shirt from you, in my opinion, is Make Weapons Great Again. I don't think anyone ever bought that one, though, sadly. Yeah, I don't think anyone ever bought that. Oh, I will, Dan. I'll do both. It's just the only thing is I don't want loads. The problem is if you have loads of them, you know what I mean? It becomes a bit too much for people to look through. Fuck's sake. Zed said 2 Spyro discs on the front, and assuming they come with tassels. Oh, gosh. One, no, it might be difficult to do now. Yeah, no, it's all right. I won't bother mentioning that. That's a bit better. I'm in the line of a fucking fan now. Right, I was gonna suggest one more thing, but it would be difficult to do now, so I won't bother. No one replied. I said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" Not doing anything, are they? Don't happen when it's boiling. I'll fucking struggle sometimes. I ain't gonna go off though. Newting, doing newting. You right, Mark? How you doing, mate? I don't know. It's a Saturday night one. I don't know. You missed loads. You ain't missed anything. Tell us it's Saturday. We need a party vibe. I'll turn the fucking disco light on if I could. The fucking thing keeps turning off. Red light.
Ready. Waiting for device.
That's all. 2 Spyro discs could have one with an oblong Spyro thing under them. Fucking smiley designer. I'll think about these. I'll think about them. Oh, God. We went off on a tangent almost instantly because I did originally ask for slogans. Because as I say, the slogans you just type it in, whereas anything with pictures, I have to make the picture, I have to make it transparent, all this bollocks. But they're there, they're options. You promised to buy merchandise before, Dan, and you never did. No, I don't know who that was. Dan said, make a bit of speedos with a spiral on the front. I'd wear them down the beach. That's literally asking for crinkle cut cock, that is. Let me see what kind of under. They must do. They definitely do some kind of swimming stuff on there. Where is it? Oh, yes, you did a donation instead. I remember that. Where's this fucking thing? Create. That's the slogan. The Spiderverse says scream. So, right, what am I looking for? Apparel. Men. Yeah, weirdly enough, I don't think they do any kind of men's like swimming stuff or underwear. All over print men's swimming trunks. That's it. Jersey shorts. But no, they don't do G-strings and shit like that and Speedos. Unluckily for you. Desmond is kind of you. But I quite like that one. But no one else would understand that. Oh, gosh. There's about 5 people who would understand that one. Mark said, just noticed an ASMR Spidergraph video on YouTube. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? That's weird. I'm now getting bloody Spidergraph videos sent to me on when I go on the YouTube Shorts. That was a slogan. Put 2 and 2 together, you'll get 15. Let's say. I suppose I could do all these logos inside a Spidergraph as well. Let's say.
That's the funnest place to be.
Where was I? Yeah, propaganda, isn't it? Exactly. Tactical till I just pictured getting a haircut, seeing that. Oh, what Desmond is coming from? Yes, Desmond's from Channel fucking 4. Weirdly enough, I sort of pictured that as well when the word Desmond come up. Oh, Christ's sake. As far as I'm aware, you can watch every episode of that on all 4. Not that I've watched it, but I've seen it on there. I'm sure I have. Let's set the mood. Let's put as we're talking about the Spiderverse, don't forget you can buy the books. You know me. It's frightening how many Spyro books I've published. And here they are, all 2 of them. Get them now from all good Amazon stores. From WC and ZNRZ, we introduce the Tales from the Spiderverse. If you only buy one Spyro book, buy these, which is all of them. To order, just click the links in the description. Tactical said, no, Alex said a WC mug with the biggest mug is the best mug. That's right. Yeah, that's a piss, Zed. That's a piss take of the Garth Marenghi. It's a Garth Marenghi piss take of a Stephen King advert where he's got this book and it's about this big. It was longer than that. And it's all 470 of his books in one book. So that's like my little thing to that. But yeah, because I'm hoping in the future I can keep editing that video, make it longer, so now it'll be all 3 or 4 or 5. You know what I mean? Oh, Axe, how you doing, mate? You alright? How are you? That was part of the Spiderverse, if you wondered. I thought Persio's groaning effects was excellent, personally. Should we put Samurai Bird's outtake on again? What really happened to him is 100% true.
Hey guys, Samurai Bird here.
And Miss Bird.
I just wanted everyone to know that I'm going to be okay. The Spyro Demons and Spiderverse itself was warning me not to mess around with things that I don't fully understand. I do have a scar to remind me of my encounter with the Spiderverse.
Don't let him fool you. This fucking Spiderverse shit is bullshit. He fell down a fucking hole at work.
Okay, well, I'm Samurai Bird saying it's all noodles, no spaghetti.
I still need to show that with my reaction because he cracks me up every time. The best thing is, though, Miss Bird, she says Spiderverse perfectly because a lot of people go to say, like, if they don't know it, they go to say spirograph or whatever. Yes. See, she knows more than she's letting on. She knows more. I'm telling you, it's that she has to say that. As I said, because if she doesn't say that, you know, might not get his insurance. You can't say to a bloody ambulance, can you, that my husband's, or you know, my partner's been chucked off a ladder by a Spyro demon. That's it. I don't know if you two are married or not, Samurai. Zad said, I wonder why that room reminds me of Kill Bill. Yeah, exactly. He didn't, Alex, he didn't fall down a hole. He was chucked off a ladder. I've shown you the footage. That footage was the real footage. He was thrown off of a ladder by a Spyro demon. It's just, you're not going to say to an ambulance when an ambulance picks you up, I've just been chucked off a ladder by a demon. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. Constantly fiddling with shit today. What happens, you know, something true. I'll show, this is, oh, sorry, Ax, yeah, he said, just finished a month and a half of 13 and 1 work schedule. What's that? Working for 13 days and then just off for 1. You know, but that's hard work. That's a Spyro Desmond. Something for the weekend, sir. Yeah, that's scary. Imagine that. Yeah, exactly. You know. I should be on Twitch next week, Dan. Yeah, I should be. I plan to be, put it that way. But, you know, if it's really, really, really fucking hot, then I might not be. But it's cooling down a bit now. Yeah, if people don't know, I live stream games on Twitch in the evening on weekdays. So if anyone wanted to watch them, you can. Yeah. 10 to 12 on Twitch. It's a game, and then I'll be up in the corner. Yeah, I am playing something at the minute, Dan, so I should be on. Yeah, I should be back on, because the other problem was I wasn't actually playing anything. So every time I came on, it was always just some shit where, you know, I was just like a spur of the moment thing. You know what I mean? I wasn't really enjoying what I was playing. But at the minute, I am actually enjoying what I'm playing. And I'm playing it every day anyway. So, yeah. Axel, I call that the time to drink schedule. What, 13? Yeah, exactly. Fucking hell. Dr. Giz O'Brien just bought an Xbox Series S today. So, not me, because I don't really care, but some people would have gone,
What, are you retarded?
I'm not one of these Xbox, PlayStation, you know, versus each other. So here's the real video.
Oh, lucky bastard.
No, because they, you know, to be honest, all of the consoles they have, you know, they're very, very fucking similar. But, you know, people are always going about one's better than the other. But, you know, in the specs of these fucking things now, they're very, very similar. And I would actually have either. It's just the only reason I started buying PlayStations when I was younger, and I've always just stayed with them. But there's no reason. I mean, yeah, well, I could have done that one as well. According to some people, I could have done this one as well.
You're a fool! 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 You're a flipping fool!
At least you can get the fucking Xbox. Even if I wanted a PlayStation 5 and could afford one, I still probably wouldn't be able to. Dad, so talking about yesterday, you said you had a PlayStation 1 game worth £200. What game was that? Alex said, in 1,000 years, archaeologists will find Zed's book and will start praying to CCC. I hope so. You know, if people want to believe Ouija boards are fucking real, why not believe, you know, are not real, but if, you know, if people believe Ouija boards can do what they do, well, why can't we make these just as horrible and sinister. You wait in fucking 10 years when there's the fucking Spiderverse fucking Spiderverse series, you know, the big budget one, because there already is a Spiderverse series. It's called the Spyro Files. Episode 1 is on YouTube right now. But yeah, the Hollywood version, the HBO version. Dan said you definitely need to do a time capsule with CCC stuff. Yeah, maybe yeah. I'll just stuff a whole load of it in there. Yes, but you know, just keep spreading the word. It'll get out there eventually. Yeah, it'll get out there. But tactical, nice one. Is the Xbox S series like the newest one? Then is that like the new one? Is that the equivalent of the like the PS5? Then I don't really know the Xbox stuff. But no, when I did the you know, you're retarded and you're a fool. I don't actually have that opinion on the Xbox. They're you know they're the same. You know, they do the same thing. They play Grand Theft Auto 5 or whatever. You know what I mean? Dan said I give weekly sermons at my local church. Take the fucking Spiderverse books and read it to them then. Tell them it's a religious thing. Tactical said, sort of, yeah, just got over 200k game score on Xbox Day. That means nothing to me. Yeah, I don't know. Axe said I keep putting off buying one because I keep breaking things somehow. What a spirograph? Might break your cock if you buy one of them. If you do, make sure you get one of these. If you start doing spirographs, get one of these. There you go, that'll save you. But not necessarily. You'll still get crinkle cut cock, you see. You need a crinkle cut cock blocker, but the advert for that's a bit long. Yeah, you like that one, don't you, Tactical? I'm very good at not tactical, metallic. I'm very good at acting with one hand, apparently. Oh god. Oh god. Trophy whore, is it? Cannabis or alcohol? It'd be alcohol for me. Definitely. Drastic boy. I used to like a bit of draw, but I can't smoke it now. It makes me paranoid. Axe said, of course it comes with a do not place here warning. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Attachment might do it again. I'm very good at acting with one hand. Fuck's sake. That one didn't even register with me. But yes. Dan said, couldn't find a CCC blocker small enough. I'll stick with a safety. Well, the thing is, the only advice I can give you there is, if you can't find a crinkle cut cock blocker small enough, you'll probably be safe with just a safety broomstick attachment anyway. You know, it equals itself up. But you definitely do need a safety broomstick attachment. Yes. Dad said never heard of it. I was hoping it was the one I had. Oh, what, the PlayStation, the expensive PlayStation game? Yeah, exactly. What film am I gonna watch? Oh, Black Phone. Yeah, and then I'll probably spend the rest of the evening watching a bit of Let the Blood Run Free. Oh, that's a good idea, actually, Tactical. Yeah, go on eBay, search the games you have, like the rarer ones, if you've got something a bit rare. Yeah, good idea. I was very, very, very tempted to buy. Well, right, so I was nearly bought a very expensive DVD of Let the Blood Run Free last night, but the problem was Series 2 is 60 fucking quid. I'm not buying that. Series 1 is 30 quid, which I'd contemplate. But the thing is, on YouTube, you can actually get a decent version of Series 1. It's Series 2 you can't get a good version of. But it's still watchable. I still really enjoy it. But it's just what I'll have to do, I'll have to make sure I watch it on my computer. Because it's when I watch it on my telly, because it's too big then. Tactical said, I may go live again to keep Mike from watching Black Phone. Do it. I won't be there, though. I'm joking. Metallic said, is it me or has it got hotter? I'm boiling hot, Metallic. I think that's why I'm slightly like I am tonight. I'm a little bit, I'm fucking boiling. That was you. You know, I'm really hot tonight. That's why I'm a bit sort of slow, I suppose. I don't know, but a bit off tonight. Yeah, it doesn't help that boiling. Yeah. I don't know, Dan. I haven't been outside. I've only got one little window open anyway. Said to Metallic, no, it isn't. You're just getting hot flashes. What, from the I don't know which one it was now. From the safety broomstick accident video. Are you going on again? You coming on Tactical? Well, I don't know. Nah, we're all going off to watch Black. What's it called? Black Phone? Black Phone. See you later, Alex. I'll put your thing in the post. Sunday night. I don't know, just menopause. I'm joking anyway. No one's getting turned on by that. I don't know. Maybe some people would. I don't know. That must be well weird if you just joined the fucking stream just then. Work out what the hell's going on. Dan said, I've had all too many close calls with my rectum, fuck's sake. Matat said, I unpicked poor Natalie's face today and pulled all of her stuffing out. She's so much prettier flat. Oh, you did a good job on all of the body, but obviously if the face is sort of like that, there isn't a lot you can do. I think you did a very good job of what you had. You know what I mean? But it did look quite, yeah, her face was quite a unique look. God's sake. That's a joking, mate. Not doing one soap, but fuck that. I was going to come on last night. The problem, it's setting up in the fucking Wendy house, so it's a lot of bother. And yeah, I just can't be fucking arsed sometimes. And I can't do it in here because it wakes me fucking mum up. Tactical says she looked like a weasel from the animated Wind in the Willows from the 80s. I get that. Yeah, I get that look. Definitely. I understand that look. Definitely, yes. Yeah, they had that weird look, didn't they? Fuck's sake, I'm going to look them up now. Yeah, they was horrible looking things. Dan said, I came on, got some abuse from Tactical and Metallic, and went to sleep. Dan said, I couldn't take it much longer. That's too far to scroll up for that, and it's supposed to be for my abuse, not yours. You take as much as we give you, mate. No choice. Crypto said, how's Malcolm? He's all right, mate. He's all right. I saw him last night. Went around his house last night. Yeah. Had a bit of chat with him. Yeah, I see him every day anyway. You know what I mean? But, you know, he's all right. He's all right. As far as I'm aware, ain't got no complaints. Yeah, he's all right. Thank you for asking. That's, I think, Dan, you mean I came on to get some abuse from Tactical and Metallic. Don't you start, Crypto. That's getting deleted. But good for you. Fuck's sake. Yes, I hope you enjoyed it, Crypto. I don't like doing food talk late at night. Oh, fuck me, I need to drop that knife then. Yeah, Max, all right. I can't really remember what we was talking about. Not a lot, really. You know, just, you know, that's how I see him every day anyway. See him every day. After work. Because when they finish work, they come here. They bring the lorry back here. Do all their stuff they need to do. Yeah. I'll probably put a video on tomorrow. I'll just put an update video on tomorrow. Maybe do an update on my plants I'm growing tomorrow. Yeah, I hope it starts getting cooler soon, though, because I wouldn't mind getting in the shed. I need to get in the shed. Start doing some builds. Start making some stuff I need to sell. Yeah. Well, I should be able to add some more stuff to the shop soon. You know, the coffee.com shop. I need to add on the Cobra Adder quivers. I need to add on screw-in bodkin tips. I thought there was one other thing on there. Can't remember now. Dan said, does anyone know how long Metallic's PFP has been those yes. It makes no sense to me, Metallic. Fuck knows. Fuck knows. Strange all night tonight. People seem to be reasonably quiet, and I'm fucking boiling to death here. I think he has Tactical. Dan's had too many nukes. Rich, where did you say you sent them links? Was it email? Oh, how long has Metallic had the spiles for her profile picture? Probably since that night. Probably since the night that because she was on that original night, weren't you? I'm sure you were. Or you was on the after. No, you were on that night, weren't you? I'm sure you were. If you weren't on that night, you was on the after one. I'm sure you were. Oh, it was first a couple of weeks after. Oh no, yeah, it probably was when the name DC Had a Few came about, probably, wasn't it? I think it was then, wasn't it? I'm tempted to change my logo to I suppose for the Spyro streams I could do this though. Hang on. There's a logo on here. For the Spyro streams, I could change my little logo in the corner to this, which I might do. Right, if this stutters a bit, it's because I'm uploading the picture. So if you look, I think is it where I'm pointing right now, is that where my Knuckle Duster logo is? Someone hurry up and answer so I don't have to stand here pointing for ages. Oh, I ain't gonna bother. Thank you, Dan. Now look, I can change it to the shit one. Thank you. So I can't be asked. And that changed to the shit logo. What I was going to say earlier, but it's a little bit of a bother to do. The square, the edges of the square, I could actually make that transparent and make the whole thing just a circle, but it's a little bit of a bother to do afterwards once it's all been done. I could make it transparent, but I'll see how I feel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Crypto said, here's a British actor that was awesome. The guy with the umbrella from the Avengers. Yes. Patrick Summer. And is it Patrick McGee in it? Is that his name? A circle would be better, wouldn't it, Metallic? It would be better. I probably will. Tell you what, let's do it live on air quickly. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, that might be a bit. Oh, no, yeah. All right, let me just test it quickly. I'm going to have a quick look right now. Or if you can hear my stomach. Right, hang on. That might actually work all right. Let's just look at this a minute. If I do, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep this one, and if I do any future, the t-shirts with the 2 and the 1 on the back, there'll be this. That does look better, actually, don't it? Yeah, there you go. So we'll have both, but the sticker will have a black background because it would have to have a black background anyway, but it has to be on something, obviously. Because if you wanted it round on the sticker, you'd always cut it out anyway, couldn't you? Our spiky one would be a little bit difficult because the problem is you start losing the detail when you do the when you make it transparent, because if that close up, you'll see it's slightly jaggedy anyway, just because of how the circle is. You know what I mean? Dad said, I'm not entirely sure Funky was pleased at being included in that story, to be honest. Do you reckon he might not have, did he mention it? He might not have registered it was him, because when Samurai read it out, he changed Wales to Wisconsin, didn't he? I think it was. So Funky may not have actually registered it was him. So I don't know. I haven't done, no. Yeah, the story I read was DS had. Oh yeah, she'd been promoted, hadn't she? I'll get rid of that. Put that one back on. Oh, did I tell him? Did I tell him in the end? I can't actually remember. I must have been sober then. No, might not have been then. Metallic said, I think one of those stories I got a promotion, but I think she would probably get too obsessed with the Spiderverse and get demoted again. Oh, Des had a few, yeah. She really wants to go undercover in the shit. Possible links to CCC. I'll look it up. Damn. And he said, Jesus Christ. Oh God. But maybe he just didn't know what to say. I don't know. I'm fucking in it. This is Michael Maker. I'm still waiting for my character to get his fucking cock chopped off or something. So I said to Zed, I just refused to read it if it was. I'll change the name. I'm joking. I've got a sense of humour, don't worry about that. But have I got the kind of sense of humour that I'd change the name to someone else deliberately? I had a few of the shit. Oh, God. I had a few shits, yes. Oh, God. If you want to start incorporating the shit into it, feel free. Oh, yeah, Inspector Mike Roch. Yeah, exactly. Fuck, I forgot about that. Yes. That said, crinkle dick, a phenomenon where a penis makes a pop or snapping sound while masturbating. I'm not reading any more of that out. Oh, God. Fuck's sake, Metallic. Oh, I didn't expect it to be that. You're not going to read that to yourselves. I don't mind it being on there, but I'm not saying those words. Fuck's sake. Snap, crackling cock. Oh, fucking hell. That on the Urban Dictionary, it sounds like it from the fucking description of the bit. Oh, God. I thought you'd learnt by now not to trust anything bloody Dan fucking recommends. Oh, I'll stay for a little bit longer, then I'm going to be off. Watch that film, I think. I'm going to reread. Yeah, no, I knew where that went in the end. Yeah, that said, I think in one of the stories, DC had a few, got promoted, but I think she'll probably get too obsessed with the Spiderverse and get promoted again. She really wants to go undercover in the shit. What I'm gonna do, I didn't get time to do it for the first Spyro, but for the last Spiderverse stream, but I want to do I'm probably gonna do a recruitment video for shit, but I just didn't get a chance. So yeah, eventually there'll be a recruitment video for shit, basically. With that said, Google's crinkle cut cock, just in case we had it infiltrated, and this came up. Watch crinkle cut porn videos for free. I think that I searched that as well just to see what would come up, and I'm pretty sure I saw that again. I saw that as well. Sorry, but no, I didn't look no further into it anyway. I think I googled Gory Hole, which that's how I know it's actually there's an album and a film's called Gory Hole, and maybe books. Yeah, crinkle cut cock. I think I looked at a couple of them just to see. You know, what existed. Oh, God. Then I can see where this could go. The shit files featuring Molderer and Scurvy. Oh, fucking hell. All the fucking viewers are dropping off. Yeah, we'll see. We're down the line. Maybe we'll do the shit files, but I've got the Spyro files to do first. The shit corporation or whatever, the shit organization will be in that every episode anyway now. But I think episode 2 is going to be a Monty episode, Monty's origin story. Because if you didn't know, Monty was in on the in with the baddies, basically. Samurai says it's going to be difficult to get people to like shit. I reckon they'll love it. Everyone loves a good bit of shit. Everyone loves a good shit. Oh, God. Thanks for Mike. You need some footage of the works van pulling up and add shit to the side of it. 18 music playing. That'd actually be quite good. Oh, fucking hell. Yes, well, let's think about that one. Or what I'll do a bit of a let the blood run free. I'll get a big old massive bit of cardboard, cut it into the shape of a van, sit on the other side of it with a cut out of a steering wheel. I think it was called then. Yeah. That'd be a good way when I'm traveling places. Yes, good idea. Good idea. Yes. No shit van. Where can you get massive bits of cardboard from? That's the only thing, because you need quite a big bit of cardboard for that, wouldn't you? Yeah. Where the hell would you get a bit of cardboard that was like fucking 4 foot high, about 6 foot long? That'd have to be a little car for that, but you know what I mean? It's 6 foot by 8 foot bit of cardboard. So you just, I think of summer. Yeah. I'll better think of summer, don't worry. Fucking hell, so hot in here. There's no one else hot apart from me and Metallic then. I know Metallic said she was hot. I'm boiling hot tonight. I'm struggling in here. Yeah, coming soon. Metallic is on the way. I ordered it tonight. Take loads of boxes together. That'd be even more funny. Well, that's probably what I'm going to have to do anyway. That's well, I don't suppose you need to show all of it, do you? But yeah, but I'll definitely do the one you said. Put it on the side of the van, definitely. Right, I'm going to go off in a minute. Probably 10 past. So, Matak, I'll definitely email you in the morning about the crossbow stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch a film now. Wow, fuck. This bloody black phone better be good. Right, 1 more minute left, Dan. Yeah, I think episode 2, I don't want to say too much, but episode 2 is going to be a right. I'll explain some. Have I got the beginning of the Spyro files on here? I don't think I have I? Let me upload, because there's actually a little story to, the opening scenes of the Spy Files. That's actually telling a little story as it goes along. I don't know if it's on here though. What the trailer is it? Isn't it? Let me just show you the trailer. I think this trailer is the opening. No, it wasn't, was it? I got the opening sequence on here. Let me just look a minute. Let me just see if I've got it. If I've got it separately, I'll do it, and then I'll explain to you something. I can't remember if I've got it. I've got the opening sequence somewhere. Where the fucking hell is that? No, I can't find it. But basically, if you watch the beginning of it, you actually see me breaking out of somewhere, being chased down a cornfield, but actually being chased. You can't see him, but Monty is chasing me. It sort of misses out a little bit, and then I capture Monty and reprogram him, because he was actually part of the baddies. And then after the reprogramming bit is when you see me downing some vodka from a 1.5 litre bottle of vodka from the stress of it all. So yeah, I'm going to do episode 2 will be Monty's origin story. So you'll see him as the evil Monty who works with the whoever is putting these spirographs in places, setting them up for people. Me breaking into the place, Monty trying to kill me reprogramming Monty, and then Monty being a goodie. He's part of shit then. And also what I can do, I can send Monty in to infiltrate other evildoers because they still think he's a baddie. All I have to do is put some little curls in his back that look like spirals, and then that's his disguise, you see. There you go. So that's the very basic plot of episode 2. And that is going to be a fucking bastard to film. Because doing that fucking 1 minute Monty Says No was a fucking nightmare. Yeah. That's a Nick video of Postman Pat and had shit to the side of the driving. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Matan said, can you clip the cornfield bit? It's hilarious. But I'll see what I can do. That's going to be like 2 seconds long, though. But oh god, you wait. I might extend that into a whole long sequence for episode 2. Oh god. Right. Yeah, I'll see you all later. I'm fucking hot as fuck. Yeah. I'm not. I don't know. It's like doing my head in. Nick said, as they say, never work with children and animals. Yeah, that's fucking true. It's definitely true. It's weird with Monty. He'll do. If I wanted to practice any of this shit, he'll do it all perfectly. As soon as you put a camera out there, you don't want to go nowhere near the camera. You won't stand in front of the camera. Yeah. Yet when the camera's not there, he'll just stand perfectly where you want him to do exactly what you want. Yeah. Mad, isn't it? But as they say, Nick, that is a real saying, isn't it? Never work with children or animals. Exactly. Yes, and now I know. Right, cheers, everyone. I'll see you later. I'll have a little video on tomorrow, just a little update, just to say what I've been doing, what I'm going to be doing, and recommending other people to go and watch that the Spiderverse stream. I'm going to recommend people go and watch that like it's a film. Because I think you could watch that like it's a film because it's not a live stream, is it? Time said, I'm going to get some ice, pops out, and watch that film. Can you put the link up again? I accidentally shut the screen. I might be able to get you it if it's the last thing I know. I ain't got it. Hang on, Metallic. I've got it. Should be. Let me just look in my history. Hang on a second. Because it was one of the last tabs I opened. Hang on. I'll put it on. Yeah. There you go. I'll just wait for her to confirm that she's seen that. Yeah, I think thank you, Metallic. You probably get more out of it watching it a second time because you miss a lot of it from chatting and that, don't you? Yeah, and you could just I think people could just rewatch it as a film. I know a lot of people don't like watching the live streams. Just definitely don't like watching them back. So I'll watch. I've watched people's fucking 7-hour live streams a week later. Not bother me. Depends what you're doing though. If you've got time for that, a lot of people don't. Yeah, exactly. Chatting and laughing, and yeah, exactly. Metallic. Yeah, I think it's worth watching back as like a film. And people who haven't seen it, because my little bits in between isn't that long. All right, see you later, everyone. Good night. I'm going to go and watch that film. I'll see you in a video tomorrow. That's the plan, anyway. If not, I'll do it Monday. All right, see you later, everyone. Good night. Lugo, I've just gone off Lugo, but yes, I have 5. All right, see you later. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.